What's going on? Welcome back to the home workouts of your Fat Loss Extreme program. Today, we're going to be doing lower body and abs. So for the full second month of this program, we're gonna be doing a different exercise program than we did, or different exercise layout than we did for the first month, and then we're gonna change it up again on the third month. But there will be some exercises that we are going to be doing that you've done before, but they're gonna be in different orders, and there's also gonna be different exercises that you haven't done yet. And that's just because there are some exercises that are still gonna be amazing to do that will get you amazing results, but then switching up when we do them throughout the workout and then using other exercises to hit the muscle from a little bit different angle, it's just gonna be really good. So as always, you don't need any kind of equipment, no weights, no bands, no nothing. You just need a spot on the floor. As I always recommend, get yourself a water bottle for drinks in between sets, maybe a sweat towel, wipe that sweat away, and we're gonna crush this workout. So the structure is going to be the same thing. We got 3 circuits, and then each circuit has 3 different exercises in it, and we're gonna perform each exercise for 20 seconds. So we're gonna go 20, 20, 20, and then we're gonna follow that up with a 1-minute rest, 3 sets of each circuit, and we're gonna be done with the workout. So let's get into it. The first 3 exercises that we're gonna be doing are squat pulses, side squat with toe taps, and then Russian leg extensions, which you haven't done yet. So excited to show you how to do them. So let's get into it. I'm gonna start my 5-second countdown right here. 5, 4, 3 squat pulses first. 2, 1, and let's go. So getting in the squat position and squatting down and pulsing up, pulsing up, pulsing up. So like we've been doing the whole time, you're never actually going up into full extension. You're going to stay down in the squat, and just before you get all the way up, you're gonna go right back down into the next one. And you also wanna make sure you're keeping the weight on your heels. So we're moving into side squat with toe taps now. So we're going to stand up to one side, tap, down to the other side, tap. So it's gonna look just like that. And make sure that you're keeping your weight on your heels. Again, very easy because we are stepping off to the side and lifting our foot up. Very easy to put the weight on the front of our foot, which you don't wanna do. So 2 seconds, 1 second, and drop down to the mat. So now we got Russian leg extensions. So here what you're gonna do is get into a Russian twist position, just like that. And then from here, you're going to extend one leg, bring it back up. Extend the other leg, bring it back up. Just like that. 2 seconds left, just like that, and rest. So those are the first 3 exercises that we're doing. That's just one set of the circuit. As always, we're gonna be doing 3 sets of each circuit. So right now, we got about 50 seconds of rest left, or almost about 40 seconds of rest left now. But like I've always said, the first set is all about knowing what exercises that we're doing and kind of just getting used to them. And then the second and the third set are more so about cleaning up your form and cleaning up the transitions in between each exercise so that you're getting the most out of the time that you're actually supposed to be working out. You're spending that time in the exercises. So got 18 seconds of rest left. We're gonna do the same 3 exercises. We got the squat pulses, side squat with the toe taps, and get down on the ground and do some Russian leg extensions. So get ready. We got 6 seconds of rest left. Whew, it's gonna be a good workout. 2, 1, let's go. So squatting down and pulsing up and going right back into it. So you're just staying right in the middle of the range of motion, never fully extending your knees. Feel the tension in your legs. Keep the weight on your heels. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Now we're going to squat up to the side, toe tap. Squat over to the other side, toe tap. Up to one side, toe tap. Just like that. Remember to keep the weight on the backs of your feet and drive through your heels as you squat up. Just like that, perfect. 2 seconds, 1 second, drop down to the ground. Russian leg extension, so leaning back till your feet come off the ground, squeezing them in, extending your leg, bringing it back in. Extending your leg, bringing it back in. Just like that. So you're never actually letting your feet touch the ground. And rest. All right, 2 sets down, 1 set to go. We're crushing this workout. We are, it's actually flying by. I'm gonna grab a quick drink of water. I suggest you do the same. I've always said you wanna make sure that you're keeping yourself hydrated throughout these workouts and especially after them. just gonna help with pretty much every single body function that you have going on inside you. So, all right, we got about 25 seconds of rest left now. We're gonna do the same 3 exercises. We got the squat pulses, we got the side squat with the toe taps, and then we got the Russian leg extensions. This is the last time we're doing these 3 exercises, so let's make sure that we're really keeping the form clean and we're moving from exercise to exercise really quickly and efficiently so that we're getting the most out of the time spent. So 3 seconds left, 2, 1, squat pulses, let's go. Squatting down, pulsing up. So you're pulsing up and down, keeping the tension on those leg muscles, just like that. And one thing that I always like to make sure is that I am taking my knees and I'm driving them outward as I squat down and as I squat up. As I press up, driving the knees outward. Now squats, side squats to toe taps. So squatting down, toe tap, squatting down, toe tap, just like that. Very good. So again, keeping the weight on your heels. And then squeezing that leg when you stand up to the side. Now drop down to the mat, Russian leg extensions, getting right into it. Extend, 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 just like that. So squeezing the legs in, extending, squeezing them in, extending. Come on, 6 seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so that is the first circuit that we're doing. I'm done with that already. Now we're gonna move into a whole new circuit, which means 3 new exercises, and we're gonna be going with some pulse lunges. So for this, we're actually going to be going one side, and we're going to lunge up and down, and then we're going to actually switch halfway through. So 10 seconds on one side, 10 seconds on the other side. Then we're gonna go into glute bridge marches. We've done those before. Then we're gonna go into oblique pulse-ups. Also done those before, but it's gonna be a good circuit. I like starting with those lunges because it gets that tension in your legs. So got about 15 seconds of rest left. Get ready, wipe that sweat from your face, grab a drink of water if you need it, and get ready for some pulse lunges. So start with one foot out in front of the other. Like I said, we're going 10 seconds with this foot forward, 10 seconds with the other foot forward. So let's go. So pulsing, lunging down, and pulsing just like that. If this hurts your knees too much, you can do just regular squat pulses. And now switch, so other leg forward, and lunging down and pulsing. So you're never letting that knee touch the ground. Then after this, we're gonna go into glute bridge marches, dropping down on the mat. You're going to bridge up, take your knee and march. Take your knee and march, just like that. So making sure that you're keeping your butt up off the mat as high as you can the whole time, making sure those glutes are engaged. After this, we're moving into oblique pulse-ups. So dropping your butt down, feet up, and then from there, you're going to extend your lower body up off the mat and twist. Extend and twist, extend and twist. And so notice I'm not letting my feet drop down too low. That avoids momentum. And rest. All right, so that's the second circuit. Not too bad, but as we've been doing, first circuit, or first set of the circuit, all about learning the exercises and knowing what you're going from and what you're going to. So making sure that you're going to the next exercise and what you're prepared to do. Now, the second and third set of this circuit, we're going to be cleaning that up, cleaning up the form, cleaning up the transitions, and getting the most out of this set, out of these next 2 sets. So got about 25 seconds of rest left. Wipe my sweat away. And get ready for another killer set. All right, so 15 seconds. Same thing here, pulse lunges, 10 seconds with each foot forward. Make sure you're changing those feet back and forth quickly in that 10 seconds, glute bridge marches and oblique pulse-ups. So get ready, 2, 1, and let's go. So pulsing up and down, and then on that front foot, make sure that weight is on your heel. You don't want that weight on your toes. You're gonna end up hurting your knees. And switch, quick switch, you see that? Don't let it take too long. Never letting that back knee touch. Dropping down to the mat. Glute bridge marches, getting down, bridging up immediately, marching, march. So taking those knees and driving them up as high as you can while keeping your butt elevated up off the mat with that other leg. After this, we're going oblique pulse ups. Drop your butt to the ground, legs up in the air, pulse up and rotate. Pulse up, rotate. Just like that. Make sure you're getting that rotation. And rest. Woo! All right, second set down, one set left, and then we're gonna move into the third and final circuit, but grab a drink of water if you need it. Wipe that sweat away if you're sweating. If you're not sweating yet, let's turn it up a notch so that you do get sweating. I got a little sweat rolling right now. I'm glistening, I should say. Whew, but I'm feeling good. Oh. All right, we got about 30 seconds of rest left. Now we're gonna do the same 3 exercises one last time. We got the pulse lunges. We're going to go dropping down, glute bridge marches, and then we're gonna drop our butt down, and we're gonna do the oblique pulse ups. So let's clean up the form, clean up the transitions, make sure that you are getting right down on the mat after the lunges and dropping your butt down right after the glute bridges and making sure that you're getting the full 20 seconds if possible. So get ready, 3, 2, 1, and pulse lunges. So get the full 10 seconds here. Lunging down, keeping that weight on your front heel. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Lunging down, pulsing. Weight on your front heel, never letting that knee touch the ground. Dropping down, glute bridge marches. Let's go. Getting down, bridging up immediately, and marching, and marching. Very good. Keep that bridge up there. Drive through your heels as you bridge up. Dropping down, oblique pulse ups. Dropping and pulse up. Pulse up. Make sure you're getting that rotation in there. That's what's really gonna work those obliques. And twisting. Really try to overemphasize that twisting if you find it difficult. And rest. All right, so second circuit done. We're flying through this workout, not that much left. We got one circuit left. We got body weight glute bridges. So this one's going to be very glute focused. We're gonna be starting on the mat. We're gonna go with body weight glute bridges, just regular glute bridges, bridging up, squeezing, back down, bridging up, squeezing, back down. Then we're gonna go single leg glute bridge holds. Now these are only 1 second holds, and it's basically just forcing you to flex at the top. So you're gonna have one foot pointed out, bridge up with one leg, squeeze, other leg down, other leg up, squeeze, and do that 1 second each leg, 20 seconds of rest. And then we're gonna go into ab bicycles, which we've done before. So gonna be a good last circuit. So get ready, get down on the mat, 10 seconds. Doing glute bridges first. So get ready, hands down by your side. And let's go. So bridging up and back down, bridging up, back down. So if you notice, I'm never really letting my butt touch the ground. If it does, it's barely tapping it, but no weight is actually being held up by the ground, keeping tension the whole time. So from there, single leg glute bridge holds. Now we're going to let one leg up, bridge up with one leg, and back down, other leg, and back down. Other leg, back down. So you're bridging up the whole time, but one leg is holding you for the majority of that time. And now ab bicycles. Hands behind your head, legs straight out, and bring one knee up, meet your elbow. Other leg, meet your other elbow. Just like that. So make sure you're really focusing on crunching with each rep. You're not just going lazy like this. You're crunching, 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 just like that. And rest. Whew. All right. So you don't ever actually leave the ground for that one, but I'd say that one is probably the most tough circuit of the 3 that we've done today. What do you think? I don't know what you think. I can't hear you, but a good circuit. So we got 40 seconds of rest left. We're gonna do the same 3 exercises. We're gonna go with the body weight glute bridges into the single leg glute bridge holds, and then we're gonna go into the ab bicycles, 20-20-20, 1 minute rest. We only got 2 more sets for the whole workout and we are done. So, got another 20 seconds of rest and then we're gonna get into it. Woo! All right, 10 seconds. Get ready, get down on the mat, get into your body weight glute bridge position. 3, 2, 1, and bridge up and down. Bridge up, down. So you're really just going for repetitions here, but clean repetitions. Make sure that your weight is on your heels. You can actually lift your toes up off the ground like I'm doing right now if you want to make sure that you really are putting the weight into your heels, but you don't have to hold that like that if you don't want to. Single leg glute bridge holds, so bridging up, one leg pointed, back down, other leg pointed, back down. So holding it 1 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi. 1 Mississippi, keeping that weight on your heels. Again, you can lift your toes up if you want. And ab bicycle. So dropping down, hands behind your head, legs out straight, crunch up, crunch up, crunch up, crunch up. Just like that. Crunching every single time. Come on. And rest. Woo. All right. 1 last set left. Woo. All right, and if you remember from the first month, whole program, I'm gonna be doing this. Last set of the last circuit. Time to make a pact to one another. I'm gonna give you my all if you give me your all. So this last one, we're gonna crank up the intensity and we are going to make this as hardcore as we can, but that's still gonna make sure that you have good form, but you're also just turning up the repetitions, turning up the speed, getting the transitions faster and feeling it more in your body. So let's turn up the intensity and get an amazing last set. So we got about 13 seconds of rest left. We're gonna get ready for the body weight glute bridges. Whew, come on. Last one, let's do this. We're done after this. 3, 2, 1. So bridging up, back down. So you're gonna pick up the speed a little bit here. If you can't keep pace with me, that's fine. Set your own pace, but set it high. Never letting that butt really touch the ground. Bridging up, feeling that in your glutes. Next exercise, single leg glute bridge holds. Can't really speed this one up, but you can flex harder on that glute. Switch, flex harder on that glute. Switch, flex that left glute. Switch, flex that right glute. So whichever leg is on the ground still, you're gonna flex that glute muscle as hard as you can. Come on. Last one, ab bicycles. We're giving it our all, remember. So gonna speed it up. Come on. Make sure those elbows are touching those knees every time. Come on. And rest. Woo! All right. And that is the whole workout. So there you have it, lower body and abs. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, I recommend now going and drinking down 6-8 ounces of nice cold water to help your body hydrate. So, and also make sure you're sticking to your diet. These workouts are going to be pointless unless you are keeping your diet clean and following the diet section in the program. As always, I'll be back tomorrow with your next workout. See you then.